Yesterday I was tired because I wanted to change the Christmas Eve. And I went to I saw the chat and I thought, oh, maybe okay.
Oh, I can't hear anything. Seems funny. Should I lower?
I'm sorry, Ricardo. I didn't hear anything. This restaurant is so noisy.
Noise affects people both physiologically and psychologically, so providing acoustic solutions is a way to improve human living conditions, especially in public places like restaurants and cafes. Indeed, noise sources spread everywhere in all the surfaces, so it is important to absorb the acoustical energies by implementing several technologies and adopting smart solutions in order to ensure pleasant and comfortable environments for both employees and consumers.
In the following video, we will present you the restaurant room we designed by choosing dimensions, shape, materials and furniture, and their impact on the acoustical conditions.
The first basic step in the design process of a restaurant room is the choice of its dimensions. It is important to ensure spaciousness and at the same time give rise to an intimate feel around each table. Here, a room of 450 square meter surface is presented, designed to accommodate up to 150 people.
The choice of a simple rectangular shape has been carried out in order to allow a much simpler and more effective design of the acoustic treatment. Aesthetic that remains a fundamental feature has been taken into consideration through the choice of the materials. And the arrangement of all the room elements was chosen accounting for their contribution to the room acoustics. By walking in the restaurant, let's now look in details the materials and the pieces of furniture that are present in the room. Let's start the tour with the entrance. It is delimited by thick walls to reduce the noise due to the incomes and the outcomes of customers. Let's enter inside the principal restaurant room.
You can observe that the floor is made of wooden parquet in order to guarantee a good insulation and also for practical reasons, as cleanability for example. The wooden floor is thus a perfect compromise between practicability and acoustic feedback.
Regarding the walls, basic materials was chosen as a gypsum wallboard. Some acoustic paintings can be placed on the walls if it's necessary to increase the absorption of noise in the room even more. As the wall is only composed by basic gypsum, it was decided to improve the absorption of noises by adding pink curtains, recovering the entire height of the wall. They are placed on the corners as the sound level is higher than.
To cover the 450 square meters of ceiling, basic solution was taken by suspending tiling frames. However, to improve the efficiency of the ceiling regarding absorption, some ceiling circles are placed above the tables in order to decrease the propagation of the sound in the room.
A leg of lamb, a leg of chicken.
As you know, the restaurant has a capacity of 150 persons, corresponding to 6 people for each one of the 25 tables. The tables are composed of wood and the chairs of metal or wood. In order to avoid disturbing noises due to the movements of persons, each chair is equipped of a little pad under the legs. The smartest solution to ensure privacy and at the same time social aspects that characterize a restaurant area is the use of separators between each table. Those acoustical panels contribute to a great extent of the reduction of noise
coming from other tables without isolate completely each table.
Here is the kitchen and bathroom. As the entrance, big walls are used to avoid noises due to the transfer of people.
Let's finish the visit with the original advantage of this room, those two columns of 1 meter diameter composed by the Scandinavian moss. This is an ecological and aesthetical solution for acoustical problems as moss is a good absorbent.
To assess the acoustic performance of the restaurant room, the most important parameter is the reverberation time, which refers to the time of sound decay. High levels of reverberation time means that the decay of sound energy is low and that the room results muffled. Time decay and reverberation time are shorter if the absorption properties of the room surfaces are good.
Reverberation time values for different frequencies are not usually the same, since also absorption properties of the different materials varies from one frequency to the other. For the designed restaurant room, the reverberation time across a wide range of frequencies can be estimated using the Sabin's formula, and we can have a look at the curve obtained.
An average value to be taken as a reference for the reverberation time is usually 0.5 seconds, and the result obtained is reasonably good as the average value is around 0.4 seconds. Also, for the lower frequencies, where usually the reverberation time tends to be high, the analysis yields positive results.
In the graph shown, the restaurant is assumed to be full of people. Of course, also the people inside a restaurant contribute to the absorption of sound. Assuming an empty restaurant, we can observe a general increase of the reverberation time, but the specific requirements are always satisfied.
But what if we remove some of the furniture? Showing also a curve obtained under these new conditions, it can be noticed that especially at middle and high frequencies, the reverberation time increases considerably, and we realize to what extent the furniture can contribute to the acoustic comfort in the restaurant room.
This video analyzed some acoustical solutions to design a restaurant or cafe room. Basic materials can be chosen. However, as it was explained, it is not sufficient to reach the best acoustical performance. That is why a lot of companies propose acoustic furniture or solutions such as delimitation walls, Scandian moss, and curtains. It has also been explained that the disposition of each element are important to provide as best as it is possible comfort to customers.